Picture this. You wake up in the morning, swing your legs out of bed, and the moment your feet hit the floor, you feel it. That stiffness in your knees, that ache in your joints. You stand up and hear the cracking sound that's become all too familiar. If you're over 60 and this sounds familiar, I'm about to reveal the secret to healthy joints that's hiding in your morning coffee. Coffee and collagen. This simple combination is transforming joint health for people just like you, and it takes just 10 seconds each morning. Maybe you've noticed you can't do the things you used to love. Playing with your grandkids on the floor seems impossible now. Gardening for more than 20 minutes leaves you in pain for days. Even simple tasks like opening a jar or climbing stairs have become challenges you'd rather avoid. What I'm about to share could change everything. And it starts with something you're already doing every single morning. Your morning coffee, that ritual you never skip. What if I told you that adding one simple powder to that coffee could transform your joint health in ways you never imagined? No complicated routines. No expensive treatments. Just 10 seconds added to something you already do. I'm talking about collagen peptides. Now, before you dismiss this as just another health trend that sounds too good to be true, let me tell you what happened to real people who tried this for just 30 days. Mark is 67. He couldn't get down on the floor to play with his grandkids without his knees screaming in protest. After 4 weeks of adding collagen to his morning coffee, he was back on the carpet building Legos with his grandson, pain-free. Susan is 72. Climbing the stairs in her own home had become something she dreaded. She'd grip the railing tight and take it one slow step at a time. 6 weeks after starting this simple habit, she was hiking trails again, something she thought she'd given up forever. But here's what most people don't understand about what's happening inside your joints after 60. Your body is producing less and less of something critical, something that's been keeping your joints cushioned and flexible your entire life. Collagen. It's the protein that acts like a shock absorber in your joints. It keeps your cartilage healthy and allows smooth, pain-free movement. But here's the problem. After age 60, your body produces 25% less collagen with every passing decade. Every single decade, you're losing a quarter of your collagen production. When that collagen breaks down, everything starts falling apart. The cartilage in your joints wears thin. Bone starts rubbing against bone. That's when you get the morning stiffness that takes an hour to shake off. That's when you hear those cracking and popping sounds every time you move. That's when simple activities that used to be effortless become painful challenges. Your flexibility disappears, your mobility shrinks, your world gets smaller. But what if you could give your body the collagen it's missing? Clinical studies have proven something remarkable. When people take 10 to 15 grams of collagen peptides daily, their joint pain decreases, their mobility improves. One major study followed people with osteoarthritis and found that participants experienced significant pain reduction within just 4 to 8 weeks. Your body can actually rebuild what it's lost. But here's where it gets even better. Here's the part that makes this different from every other joint supplement you've tried. Coffee isn't just the delivery method. Coffee actually enhances how your body absorbs collagen. The heat from your coffee helps the collagen peptides dissolve completely, breaking them down into a form your body can use immediately. And coffee itself contains natural compounds with anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds work together with the collagen, creating a synergistic effect that supports your joint health from 2 directions at once. It's like giving your joints a double boost every single morning. The collagen rebuilds your cartilage, the coffee reduces inflammation. Together, they create an environment where your joints can actually heal. If you're finding this information helpful, do me a favor. Subscribe to Healthy Choices. We share simple, practical health tips that actually work for people over 60. Real solutions, not complicated medical jargon. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next video. Now let me show you exactly how to make this work for you. So how do you actually do this? It's simpler than you think. First, you need to choose the right type of collagen. Look for something called hydrolyzed collagen peptides or collagen powder. These are specifically designed to dissolve easily in hot liquids. You want unflavored or vanilla flavored. Nothing that's going to ruin the taste of your coffee. The last thing you want is your morning coffee tasting like artificial strawberry or tropical fruit. The amount matters. You need 10 to 15 grams daily. That's usually about 1 to 2 scoops, depending on which brand you buy. Most collagen powders come with their own measuring scoop inside the container, so you don't have to guess. Here's the key. Brew your coffee exactly like you normally do. Nothing changes there. But while your coffee is still hot, that's when you add the collagen powder. The heat is crucial. It's what allows the collagen to dissolve completely and become bioavailable to your body. Cold coffee won't work the same way. Once you've added the powder, stir it thoroughly for about 20 to 30 seconds. You want to make sure there are no clumps floating on top, no powder settling at the bottom. It should dissolve completely until you can't see it at all. Then drink your coffee immediately, just like you normally would. Here's the beautiful part. Good quality collagen peptides are completely tasteless. You won't even know it's there. Your coffee tastes exactly the same. No chalky texture, no weird aftertaste. Just your regular morning coffee, now supercharged for your joints. The best time to do this is in the morning, and here's why. Collagen works best when you take it consistently at the same time every day. Your body gets into a rhythm, and since you're already making coffee every morning anyway, it becomes an effortless habit. You're not adding a new task to your day, you're just enhancing something you already do. But consistency is everything. You can't take it once in a while and expect results. This isn't a quick fix. This is about giving your body what it needs every single day so it can rebuild and repair. Now let's talk about what actually happens when you start doing this. What can you realistically expect? Because I want to be honest with you about the timeline. During the first week or two, most people notice something subtle. That morning stiffness that usually lasts an hour, it starts lasting 45 minutes, then 30. Your joints feel slightly more lubricated when you move. It's not dramatic yet, but you can feel something is different. By week 3 or 4, that's when things get interesting. The joint pain you feel during activities starts decreasing noticeably. Getting up from a chair doesn't require that mental preparation anymore. Climbing stairs doesn't make you wince. You might catch yourself doing something you used to avoid and realize halfway through that it doesn't hurt like it used to. Between week 5 and 8, you experience significant improvement. This is when people report getting back to activities they'd completely given up on. The grandmother who couldn't kneel down to garden is back in her flower beds. The grandfather who stopped playing golf because his knees couldn't handle it is back on the course. Your mobility and flexibility have genuinely improved. After 12 weeks and beyond, you're experiencing maximum benefits. Your joints have rebuilt their collagen stores. You're maintaining healthy cartilage. And as long as you keep taking your collagen daily, you're protecting your joints from further deterioration. But here's what else people discover along the way. Benefits they weren't even expecting. Their nails stop breaking and splitting. They grow stronger and healthier. Their skin looks better. Those deep wrinkles and that crepey texture start improving because collagen doesn't just help your joints, it's in your skin too. Hair becomes thicker and fuller. Some people even notice their hair grows faster. And here's a benefit that's especially important after 60. Studies show that collagen supplementation increases bone mineral density in postmenopausal adults. That means stronger bones, less risk of fractures, less chance of a fall turning into a life-changing injury. All of this from adding 1 scoop of powder to your morning coffee. But remember, your body needs time. You're rebuilding tissue that's been breaking down for years. Give it at least 8 weeks before you judge whether it's working. Now, is this safe? That's probably on your mind, especially if you're taking other medications. The good news is that clinical studies show collagen peptides are generally very safe with minimal side effects. Thousands of people have been studied, and serious problems are extremely rare. But there are a few things you should know. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with a smaller dose for the first few days. Let your body adjust, then gradually increase to the full amount. Some people experience very mild digestive discomfort when they first start, but it usually goes away within a few days as your system adapts. Choose high-quality collagen from brands that do third-party testing. You want to know exactly what you're putting in your body? And if you're on blood thinners or any medication that affects clotting, check with your doctor before starting collagen. It's always better to be safe. The vast majority of people tolerate collagen extremely well, especially when it's dissolved in coffee. And here's the big difference between this and pain medications. Pain pills just mask the pain. They cover up the problem without fixing anything. Collagen actually helps rebuild your joints. It addresses the root cause. You're not just feeling better, you're actually getting better. Imagine your life 6 months from now. You wake up in the morning and instead of that familiar stiffness, you feel ready to move. You stand up without bracing yourself. You walk to the kitchen without that warm-up period your body used to need. You're down on the floor playing with your grandkids, and when it's time to get up, you just stand up. No pushing off furniture, no groaning, no wondering if you'll be able to get back down again. You're gardening for hours without thinking twice about it. You're taking walks around the neighborhood, maybe even hiking trails you thought were behind you forever. That's not a fantasy. That's what collagen peptides in your coffee can do for your joints. Real improvement. Real mobility. Real freedom to live your life the way you want to live it. If you're over 60 and dealing with joint pain, stiffness, or reduced mobility, this simple morning habit could genuinely transform your quality of life. It costs less than most joint supplements you'll find at the pharmacy. It takes 10 seconds to add to your coffee, and the science backs it up with real clinical studies and real results. You don't need expensive treatments. You don't need complicated routines, you just need to give your body what it's been missing. The collagen it can no longer produce on its own. So here's what I want you to do. Tomorrow morning, start this habit. Add collagen peptides to your coffee. Do it every single day for 30 days and pay attention to what happens to your joints. Notice how you feel when you wake up. Notice what activities become easier. Notice the changes. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Healthy Choices for more simple health tips that actually work. Real solutions for feeling your best after 60. And check out our other video on natural remedies for joint pain. There are even more ways to reduce inflammation and feel better. Thanks for watching. Healthy Choices. Here's to moving freely, feeling great, and living life on your terms at any age. Your best days don't have to be behind you. Sometimes all it takes is one simple change to get them back.